Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a new pick a card for you guys. Today we're going to take a look at how your person is acting versus how they really feel. I have 3 piles for you to choose from, beginning on the left with Hamm, pile 2 is Kaboom, 3 is Ariel. Timestamps are in the description and comment section. Meet you guys at your pile. Hi, pile 1. Welcome to your pick a card reading. You guys are the Hamm pile. Before we get started, the link to my Instagram for more pick a cards is in the description box, along with the link to my Etsy shop for those of you interested in personal readings. Now, today's pick a card, I haven't done it in a little bit, I think, so I wanted to do this one. We're taking a look at how your person acts versus how they really feel. I have everything ready to go, so let's get to it. And let's see what comes out for your person. Pile 1. I am just going to separate the 2 because I have 2 little piles within your deck. Or stack, I guess is the right word. So we're going to start on the left. I'll put everything on the left and then we'll work our way over. And so this one, we start off with the Sun and the 7 of Presents. So we have some Leo energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then clarifying, we have the 6 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. So basically we have all the energies out here except for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I think that's within the frame. I'm using a different camera. Let me know if you prefer this camera or if you prefer the other camera that I use. I'm just using this one kind of as a test run to see. But let me go over here. I do have oracle cards. I'll get to those in a second. Okay, so how your person acts around you. I'm just getting a feel here. I mean, these are like good cards, but we're looking at how they act and not how they feel yet. So it's a little bit different because otherwise these would be great. But let me just take a look to tap into the energies here. Because when I see the Sun, really the energy that I'm getting off from your person is someone like a little bit prideful, someone who kind of shows off quite a bit with the 6 of Wands energy. I get more kind of maybe like they're trying to impress you, to show off, trying to get your attention here as well. And then with the 7 of Presents and the 9 of Cups, let me take a look. So I get that your person is more focused on themselves. I feel like the attention, their main focus is on their career and trying to make their goals, their dreams a reality. They're working on their finances, building things up. And I feel like that's probably tied into what we were just talking about, because in order to show off, you know, look at me, I have this, I have that, I have all these different things and all these different reasons for you to be with me. And it's not just limited to how good looking I am with the 6 of Wands down here, because that's just kind of the energy I get from that card, image wise anyways. So I kind of feel like that's the energy of your person, how they act, that they might come off as someone who doesn't have time for you, but when they do come around, it's like they're showboating, they're trying to impress you, they're trying to show off, and really it's all to just impress you. So I don't know how you feel about it, how their actions come off to you, but their intention is to impress you. That's really what it is. And let's get your oracle cards and then we'll look at what they're feeling. So we have Power. And this one, wow, it came out in the reverse. And you guys know I don't take reversals. So when I do, you know that that's how it came out. So you guys had a reversal and I took it that way. And this really, really ties in. But I'm just going to start with this one right here, since I'm talking about the reversal. Because it's showing, I mean, upright, it's feeling nervous, right? But it's in the reverse. And so really what it is your person, is not showing off how nervous they are around you. That pride, that ego won't let them show you what they're really feeling. So I feel like your person is kind of trying to throw you off in a way so that you don't see that you don't see the effect that you have on them, that you really do make them nervous inside. They're hiding it. That's what it is. And they're trying to stay in their power. I feel like these two energies are very connected. And actually, all of these are connected to their power. I feel like that's the energy. Like, that's the theme. And what I'm trying to say with that is, so with the Six of Wands, it's about them. Like, look at me, you know, I have all this, I have money, you know, all this different things going on. Like, all these reasons why they're just such a big catch and the most wonderful person in the world, right? Is kind of what I get with that. But also with the power about working on their finances and having their life in order. And really overall, it's trying to stay in their power around you because you make them feel nervous. You throw them off is what it is, pile one. So if you kind of get, you know, a different type of energy from them, they are doing a really great job, is what I get here, of hiding how they really do feel inside. So they act one way, but boy, they're feeling a totally different way. And that just makes me very interested to get to the next part of the reading. What is, you know, what is it they're really feeling for you? So let's start off with the tarot again. Move to the right side. So we have the Magician. We have the Two of Hedgehogs. And then to clarify, we have the Ten of Swords and Hangman. Wow. So it's pretty, like, I feel like there's a lot of emotions. We have two major arcanas, and then one of the tarot, the minor arcana cards, is the Ten of Swords. So it's just like, it's a lot that I feel like is overwhelming your person. But let's do the first column. So the Magician and the Ten of Swords. Really what this is, your person is wanting to have this new beginning with you. Now, it can be, I'm getting two different things. It can be if you guys have been in separation, for what, you know, I know for a lot of you that's what's going to be, you know, what resonates. Then they are wanting to work past that. They're wanting to start over. They're wanting to bring about a new beginning. For others of you, I feel like this is someone who may have been single for a while or may have gotten out of a recent relationship with another person. And with you, they see this possibility of a brand new beginning because the 10 is all about, you know, that chapter ending and starting over again. We have the Two of Hedgehogs clarified with the Hangman. So it's kind of funny. We have a major arcana clarified by a minor, and then we have, you know, both of them. Then we have a minor arcana clarified by the major. Your person is just overwhelmed, pile one. How they feel. They feel very overwhelmed. They feel like, you know, this is all very connected to this part right here. I'm sorry. I hope I don't feel like it's in. Let me see if I can move it slightly. Like ever so slightly. Just so I don't move the camera too much. There we go. I hope that's more in line. I can only see the stuff on the screen. Sorry. But I feel like your person's just in this place where they kind of feel stuck. Like things are not moving forward with you because they're trying to work on their goals and their ambitions and follow that. And it's kind of like they have to choose, pick and choose what they do. And right now, you know, I know it's not probably what you want to hear, but it's, you know, where they are focusing on themselves. So overall, I mean, that's a good thing, right? But it is hard when you kind of want to be involved in that as well, or at least be someone there for them. Well, let's take a look at the rest of your cards. So we have the dog, which is so cute, and we have chemistry. And I feel like, okay, so these two are very, very good oracle cards to get. So your person does feel very loyal to you. I feel like they might have those puppy dog eyes when you're not looking and, you know, trying to show off for you and trying to impress you. They're very enamored by you and they really do want to connect with you and spend more time with you. It's just, I feel like they have so much going on that they don't. They feel a lot of chemistry with you. They feel a magnetic connection here between the two of you. They feel like there is more. And I feel like that's probably why you have them feeling so nervous and they try to act like they're not. And they're just trying to tap into that Leo energy, that fiery type of energy, and not show that to you. So how they feel and how they act, I do get two different things. And if it is where you've been confused, then I totally understand based off of these cards that have come out. You know, with how they act, they're hiding everything. They're trying to be strong. I feel like they're really tapping into that masculine energy. And I just say that, you know, it doesn't matter, like, you know, gender wise, but it's just, it feels more masculine, trying to hide everything, trying to conceal it, and not show what they really feel, because around you, they feel this connection. They feel very drawn and connected to you, and they feel very nervous around you, pile one. But it is where, you know, right now, I feel like their career and other things are getting in the way. The power thing, I feel like, is something that is probably, you know, it's going to be different for everybody, because I feel like the ego is really affecting this connection, and also the career and the goals. So it's just a lot of juggling. And things are not moving forward, but they do feel something with you, Pile 1. So if you've been kind of thrown off by your person, then, like I said, it completely makes sense based off of what we have here. So I hope that resonated for you guys. I'm going to leave it there. Again, the links to my Instagram and for my Etsy shop, sorry, spaced out for a second, are in the description box if you guys are interested. But if not, either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope I get to see you guys on my next Pick a Card by Pile 1. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your Pick a Card reading. You guys are the Duke Kaboom pile. Today we're doing a reading I don't think I've done in quite a while, and that is how they act versus how they feel. Pile 1 was very interesting, so I'm very interested to see how your guys' pile turns out. But before we do, the link to my Instagram for more pick-a-cards is in the description box. And if you are interested in a personal, the link to my Etsy shop is also in the description box. Let's get to it, Pile 2. Let's see what we find out. I'm just going to move around back here and let's find out. I'm just separating the two little stacks within the stack. Alright, we are starting off on the left side. So we have the Five of Presents and the King of Presents. So a lot of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn to begin. And then we have the King of Cups and the King of Swords. Wow. Wow, there is a lot of masculine energy coming through. I don't know, are we in, no, we're in Virgo season. I don't know. There's a lot of masculine energy here. We almost have, you know, like the Four of a Kind with the Kings, but we don't. Which one is missing? The Wands. Okay, King of Wands is missing. And Wands energy is what's missing from this part. So basically everything else is present here. No majors. So let's see how they act, Pile 1. Let me just take a look and tap into this. I'm blown away. I'm sorry. I'm blown away by the fact that there's 3 kings here. I don't remember the last time I pulled that for YouTube. Much less a personal. Wow. So I feel like your person is keeping you in the dark, Pile 2, as far as what they are truly feeling, what they feel for you, how they feel about you, how they see you. They're kind of keeping you guessing. There might be some guessing games going on here. It just feels like a big disconnect. To me, the Five of Presents and the King of Cups, it's like going from having a full cup to having an empty cup. What you're seeing is an empty cup, and yet what they have for you is a full cup. Wow. Okay. And then we have the King of Presents, clarified by the King of Swords. Give me a second on this one. You know, with this one, I get more of someone, so it's just different things. Okay. Sorry. I'm like, where do I start? Because the King of Swords, This might be someone who's like very generous around you, a pile 2, or I feel like this is someone who acts like they're there for you. And I don't mean act like they act it and then they're not. I do feel like this person wants to be there for you, is someone who kind of extends a helping hand in a way, is there for you if you need it, is loyal to you in a sense. And then we have the King of Swords, but at the same time, I feel like your person is just kind of caught up in their head, and they're not really showing too much emotion either. So, you know, you go from a King of Cups to the King of Swords, you go from someone head versus heart, and I kind of feel like it's really what you're seeing is more of the Five of Presents energy, where you're just not really seeing it. I don't feel like your person is rude or cold towards you. I just feel like they're kind of excluding you from what they really think and what they really feel. I'm going to be very interested to see what the feelings comes out. And this is kind of confusing. I'm not going to lie. This energy is kind of confusing to me. I just really, the Five of Presents is the main energy, and I kind of feel like the Kings are just kind of all over the place, to be honest. And it kind of is, because we're tapping into almost all the different type of energies that tarot offers with these, except for the Wands cards. So let's add the Oracle cards and add on to this. We have Lucky and Show Affection. So the Show Affection goes back to what I was saying with the King of Presents, like wanting to be there for you, wanting to be supportive, just kind of being that helping hand. I don't feel like your person, like, they're kind and generous and everything, but they don't show the extent of what their feelings are for you. And I don't know, maybe for some of you they do. Maybe they do show how much they really do care about you. I'm probably tapping into very different energies today, possibly. But I feel like this is someone who is in your life more so is what I'm getting with this pile today. So I know usually it's kind of separation, and yet I'm not getting that too much here with this one. But, you know, you guys take what resonates for you. This person feels lucky to have you, and it's like, how can I express that? Because they're not showing it, you know? That doesn't, it's kind of, I don't know. I feel like with the King of Presents and the Lucky and the Show Affection, it just, those Oracle cards are connected to it. So I kind of get more of, this is someone who is interested in you but doesn't show it, but is very kind and warm-hearted and loyal to you in a way. But you wouldn't know it. I don't know. Let me know who that resonates for, because it's confusing to me. It's going to give me a headache if I keep trying to explain it, so I'm going to leave it there. Let's get to how they feel, how they really feel about you, pile 2. And so we have the Knight of Hedgehogs, we have the Page of Teacups with Diana there, and clarifying. Wow, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. And the reason I said wow is because we have the Five of Pentacles here twice. We have it over here with that Five of Presents. That's what it is. It's the Five of Pentacles. So we have it twice. So wow. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really too happy with the clarifiers. So this probably be a lot more deeper, because you guys know how that works with me when I get those types of cards. But with the Knight of Hedgehogs and the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like this is someone who is wanting to come towards you, but it is so slow, if you get what I'm saying. Very, very slow. And I feel like this is someone who not only is working on their finances, but I feel like this person just downright doesn't feel like they're worthy and deserving of you. You know, when I was looking over here, the lucky, you know, we have the lucky stars, and it's lucky stars card, right? It's one of those, I don't know what you call it, those puzzles where you have to try to figure it out, and that's kind of what that card represents to me. It's like they think they're lucky stars, that you are in their life, that you are around them, that they have your presence. And because they put you on such a high pedestal, They don't feel worthy of you. They don't feel deserving of you. They don't feel good enough for you. But yet this is someone who, and I feel like that's probably playing a part as far as why, you know, they're kind and warm-hearted, because they are into you, but they're not letting on to how deeply they're into you in a way. But I also feel like their thoughts kind of get in the way too, which is, like I said, that whole side, that left side, is confusing and giving me a headache. So, you know, you guys can be like, yeah, I'm getting a headache from my person too, and I would understand, because it's all over the place. There's no other way for me to say it. And it's not to be rude to your person. It's just, that's what it is. But to kind of summarize that left side, it is someone who does think very highly of you in the way that they act. They show that support and kindness, but it's almost like they're holding themselves back and they're not revealing too much. And that's why that Five of Pentacles. Okay, wow, okay. So the Five of Pentacles is very dominant in both sides. Dominant on this side because they're keeping you out of the loop, right? They're not revealing too much. They're not revealing all their cards. Over here, how they're feeling, they don't feel good enough for you. So the Five of Pentacles is very strongly felt for your pile 2. Wow. And I haven't even got to the second column over here. Okay, so the Page of Teacups and the Three of Swords. It is where they're wanting to communicate with you. Like, they want to have that communication. They want to have more with you. And not like, you know, just jump right in, you know, nothing like that. But they do want to kind of take it slow and move forward with you. But I feel like this here, the Five of Pentacles being next to the Three of Swords, is just amplifying that emotion of not feeling good enough. Like, they're heartbroken because they just see you in such an amazing light that they don't even compare. And they're like, well, why bother? And so it kind of breaks their heart because they do want more, but yet they don't feel like they deserve it. And they're not good enough for it. So it's how they feel is actually really sad. You know, they feel a lot for you, but it's kind of sadness and just these issues of not feeling good enough that's holding your person back. And then now let's get the oracle cards. So we have the Ship, and Playfulness, and this is that hot and cold energy. I'm not going to lie. When I put down the Ship card, I heard that ship has sailed. So it's almost like your person, part of the heartbreak too, is just feeling like, you know, it's like, what is there here, you know? Even though I just kind of feel like your person is around you, or they're around you energetically in some type of a way for this pile. If not, you may want to pick another one. But it's almost like, you know, what's the point? And then you have 2 3s. Do we have any other? No. We do have 2 3s here. And so I don't know if there's possibly other people in the picture that might be contributing to this type of energy here of kind of just not feeling good enough as well. But your person is wanting to just explore the possibility and explore this type of connection that you guys have, your relationship, to see what can come out of it. And they just want to have really fun with you, really connect with you, get to know you. And you know, these two are connected. The Page of Teacups and the Playfulness, like really just wanting, just spend more time with you and have fun and enjoy each other's company and go out and that sort of thing. But it's like, yeah, they want it, but then at the same time, how they feel. I feel like these two energies are strong, you know, really going back to the Five of Pentacles most of all. So, yeah, sorry, pile 2. I know this probably was a little bit more confusing, but for those of you who it makes sense, please let me know. It's just wow. It's wow. So I hope that gave you a little bit of insight as to what your person, you know, how they're acting versus how they're feeling. I'm going to leave it there. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Again, the links to my other things are in the description box if you're interested. that is it, pile 2. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you on the next pick a card reading. Bye. And hi, pile 3. Welcome to your pick a card reading. You guys are the Ariel pile. Welcome if you are new, or welcome back for those of you that are subscribed. Thank you guys so much. Today is a reading, like I said in the intro, or at least I thought I said it. It's been 2 readings in now. I haven't done this reading in a while, and so I wanted to do it today. I actually wanted to do it sooner, but I just didn't get a chance to, and I haven't been feeling super awesome. But that's neither here nor there. So I'm here though, how your person acts versus how they feel, and I have everything ready to go, so let's jump into it. These readings have been very interesting, so if you are watching from another pile, welcome back. I hope you get more messages. If not, if you guys were drawn to any other of the piles, then you may want to go ahead and do that. I don't know why I said that in the beginning. Usually I don't, so that's a message for somebody. And I'm just separating the 2 piles because this is the first pile we're going to jump into. So we're going to start off with how they act first, and we'll lay it out on the left side. So to begin, pile 3, we have the 5 of Potions and the 4 of Candles. Clarifying those cards, well, we have the Ace of Cups and the 9 of Swords. So we basically have, you know what? We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and we do have all of them. I'm sorry. So we have everything besides Earth. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn isn't really present as far as these cards go. But that's just for those of you that are interested. If you're not, just leave it at the gate, just let it go. And let me take a look. We'll get to your oracle cards in a second. But I feel like your person, how they act, they may seem a little bit disinterested. They might be a little bit quiet around you. Maybe at times you can pick up on their sadness, because the 5 of Potions, it is a really sad card. So if they don't show that they're truly sad or, kind of depressed even, then I just kind of feel like your person's just a little bit withdrawn, a little bit more kind of like hermit card type of energy, where they're just not very talkative, not very lively, very calm, and just kind of like okay kind of thing is what I get with that. So, oops, sorry. I kind of feel like that's what we get with it. And that it is because your person is just kind of quiet because they feel all these romantic feelings for you. They feel this way about you, and they don't really know what to do with it. And that's kind of what makes them sad, because I feel like they do want more, but we'll look into the feelings. But this is how they're acting. And then we have the 4 of Candles with the 9 of Swords. So I don't know for some of you if this is someone that you are already in a relationship with. It can be. It could also be someone who might... Okay, sorry. Let me just start that over. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Yeah, so this is someone who might be in a relationship, and if not, then this is someone who I feel like they kind of act really happy. They're someone who enjoys being out and about, being very lively. This is very confusing. Okay, why are the energies so confusing today? I don't know if it's just because it's a collective, because it's 2 different energies. Like I feel like one minute they're sad, and then the other minute it's like they're trying to be happy, and I can't, okay, so it's like when you know someone enough, when you know a person well enough, you know when they're putting on a show, right? Like, like something's wrong. Like they act a certain way, but you're like, okay, what's wrong? Tell me what's wrong, And that's kind of what I feel with your person. Like they try to keep it together. They try to act very balanced, very mature, very grounded. But then there's moments where they're just kind of really quiet, withdrawn, not really into it. They might be a little bit like spacing out, like far away, kind of not there present. And we don't have any earth energy. So I feel like your person might be in their head a little bit, and that kind of makes sense. And it's just a weird one, how they act. Like, I don't know. I feel like this one, wow, this reading is getting, because it's getting me because it doesn't make any sense. I just feel like your person is hiding everything. It's just, okay. Let me gather my thoughts, pile 3, because this one is a little just, wow. Because you have clarifying it, you have the Ace of Cups, which is a beautiful, happy, loving card, right? And then clarifying the next card, we have the Nine of Swords, which is all about being like stressed out and being anxious. And so I feel like your person is just trying to hide what they really feel for you. It's like they're happy and content, but they're not hiding it. That's the thing. Like, I feel like this is how I'm reading it. As I'm doing the reading, ooh, okay, hold on. I just got like a major, like dizzy spell. I don't know whose energy that was, but wow. These two energies are complete opposites. These two energies are complete opposites. Like, what is going on here? This is what's throwing me off. Because it doesn't make any sense. And it might be like one minute you see one side of them and the other minute you're seeing another side to them. It's like they're distraught because they have so much love for you and care so much about you. And then the next minute it's like their stress kicks in, but the reason it's not making any sense, it's not because the Ace of Cups isn't under the Four of Candles. The Four of Candles, that's the Four of Wands, you guys. And so that's usually your twin flame 11-11 type of card. That's like about a relationship, right? And just having fun and connecting with other people. But I kind of feel like maybe it is where your person is trying to show that they're not bothered. But then on the other hand, they are showing that they're bothered. So I don't know what to do with this. So let's get your oracle cards to get a couple more hints, because this is just very contradicting energy. And I don't know why I just got the dizzy spell. Usually I don't. Either that or someone's tapping into my energy. I don't know. Hopefully not. I did enough. Oh, well, that explains everything, right? That's kind of how I felt a second ago. Let me show you guys. Oh, I'm using a different camera, by the way, for today. So let me know if, for those of you that are my regulars, if you prefer this camera or if you like the other one. I'm not sure. I don't know how this one's going to turn out, to be honest. So I just wanted to try this one out and see if the battery lasted any longer. And so far it has. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It makes sense. Like, let me just get a drink of water. Wow. You guys, in the inside, I am laughing. And I'm not laughing because it's... the whole situation and dealing with someone like this is not fun. It is not fun. And I feel for like a lot of you, this is going to be your twin flame. And the Four of Wands actually does have that twin flame meaning. If you're not a twin flame, then just disregard it. But for those of you that are twin flames, or, you know, spiritual, you have your divine connections, spiritual connections, then this will make sense. But I'm laughing because those two oracle cards just completely make sense of me trying to make sense of the tarot cards. I feel validated in some kind of a way. And the reason I do, like, it's all over the place. It's just a wild card, you know, like, you don't know, like, you know, in sports and wild cards, like, oh, you don't know which team is going to get it. It's like 1 minute one team is doing so great, but then this other team comes from behind, and it's like this cat and mouse. It's this chase of who is going to get that position. And the wild card is like, you know, you never know what you're going to get with your person. That's really what that wild card is about. Wow. So that makes sense with the hot and cold, because I'm beating myself up. I'm beating myself up back here trying to make sense of those cards. Because it's like, well, what the hell is your person? Like, they're acting one way, but then they're acting another. So I feel like you get like the whole, like a melting pot, but you get it piece by piece. It's almost like if you went to a 3-course dinner or whatever, you know, and you start with your appetizer, and then you get your first course, or the salad and the soup, and then okay, so I learned a lesson with this camera. I cannot let it overheat because it'll shut off on me. So I was just talking about, you know, kind of like a 3-course dinner and having the different things. So it's almost like you get a different flavor of your person. Is kind of what I was trying to say with that. But yeah, the wild card and the runner card can make complete sense, pile 3. So if you're just so confused by your person, if like one minute you feel like they're into you, then the next you feel they're not, then this is just your confirmation for my twin flames. I really, really, truly believe that the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands are double confirmation that is your twin flame. Sorry, I couldn't get the words out. And for the rest of you, you know, this is a high-level soulmate connection that you have and share with this person. So if you just feel like inexplicably drawn to them, connected to them, but then at the same time, it's like they're just, you know, like kind of like, you know, I hate to say it because I know we're not supposed to, because it's not, you know, 5D of me, but if they come off like a jerk because they're not paying attention to you or whatnot, then that's why. But of course, yeah, the reason that they're a jerk is because they're letting you focus on your own wounds. You know, eventually you kind of get the drill, right, with what we say. So I know it's not really fun to hear, but it's just the way that it is. And even though we can pretend that it's not, it is. Whatever. Anyways, let's get to your person's feelings. And we are starting off with the 8 of Flowers. I'm going to slide this over a little bit. And then we have the 8 of Hedgehogs. To clarify, there is the Chariot and the 9 of Swords. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, pile 3, we have the 9 of Swords. The reason I'm saying wow, wow, wow is because we have the 9 of Swords over here as a clarifier. And in the same exact position over here is the 9 of Swords yet again. So, I do feel like this connection, it's not, you know, don't take it the wrong way. I do feel like it brings them a lot of stress and anxiety. And it's not because of you, pile 3. It's not you. It's all the internal emotions, feelings, thoughts that they're dealing with that, you know, this connection brings about to the surface for them. It's just a lot, you know. Some people are better at handling feelings, and I kind of look at it, I didn't mention it in the beginning, and I thought I was going to, and I didn't, but, you know, the Queen just recently passed away, so, you know, rest in peace to her, and bless her soul and the legacy she left. There probably will never be another one like her. But, you know, everyone has their own way of coping with death, right? You look at it that way. And that's kind of what it is here. So it has nothing to do with you. So please don't take it personal that, oh, you know, I make them feel this way. I give them anxiety, or, you know, it's not that, you know, it's just them having to learn how to cope with these feelings and emotions and the intensity of your connection, especially if you're twin flames. It's not something that they've ever felt before, because a twin flame connection isn't something that comes about to everybody, and it doesn't come about like 3 times a lifetime. You know, it's not like you jump from twin flame to twin flame. You don't, right? So it's completely new to your person. So, you know, no excuses for them. No excuses, but it's just trying to help you guys to not get too upset with them if you are, especially if they're in the runner energy still, where they feel, you know, it makes you feel like they don't want to have anything to do with you. There's just a lot more that's going on, and it's not because of you. So, you know, I feel like that's why we always say love yourself and focus on your life and don't wait for them, because everyone has to cope in their own way, and that's what's going on with your person with the 9 of Swords. Now, let me get to this. Okay, over here, they have a lot of passion for you, pile 3. They do. They really do feel for you. They have that attraction, that chemistry, that desire. They want to be with you. They want to come towards you. They want to take action. They don't want to run away. You know, we have 2 cards different, right? You know, their actions showing run, run, run away from you, but then over here, what they're feeling, they want to come towards you. They want to be with you. And, you know, we have the 2, like, unicorns here. And every time I hear unicorn now, I associate it with twin flames, because it's such a special and unique type of connection that not everyone gets to experience in this lifetime. Over here, we have the 8 of Hedgehogs. So your person does want to work on this connection. Wow, yay, right? They do want to work on this. They want to invest in this connection. They do want to move things forward. They are just so overwhelmed right now with this 9 of Swords. They don't know how. I feel like they're still trying to make sense of everything that's happened, everything that's going on. It's just a lot for them to deal with. That's really all it is. Let's get your oracle cards. Wow, so we have the stork, and then it's safe for you to love. So with the stork, they are wanting to bring about a new birth to this connection, rebirth, start over. If this isn't someone that you're in separation from, like this pile, honestly, I'm gonna say, compared to the other two piles, this one really feels more like my twin flame energy. I know the other ones probably are too, but more so this one. So if it doesn't resonate, then you probably want to pick another pile, but I tend to read for twin flames or higher level soulmates, sorry. It's what it is. But, you know, if it is where everything else is still making sense to you in a way, with the stork, I just feel like, you know, they feel like there's a possibility for like a new life, a new style, that they really do want to have a relationship with you if this is someone new that you're just getting to know and wanting to have that connection with you. So sorry, I know I kind of tend to, I guess, not favor, but I tend to lean more towards the twin flame type of readings, even when I'm just doing them. So I'm sorry for you know, if anybody isn't. Don't mean to leave you guys out. So I'll try to keep that all in mind. And then that it's safe for you to love. So your person feels like it is safe with you. All these fears that they're running from, it again, it's not you. It's all the past energies, stuff that they just haven't dealt with. And this connection is really forcing them to take a look into that more so. But they really feel like with you, you know, that you're someone who will, you know, doesn't have bad intentions. That's really what it is. That you are someone who really truly does care about them, who will keep their heart safe, who has their best interests at heart, is what I get. And that's really how they feel. So pile 3, yeah, they're running. They're this wild card. They are all over the place. You know, like I said, I was so happy to see those 2 cards because it's like, okay, it's not me. Like, it's just, you know, and if you feel the same way about your person, it's not you either, pile 3. It's just your person right now is this wild card runner, and you don't know what, you know, what you're gonna get, you know. And over here, though, with their feelings, they do want to come towards you. They are very attracted to you. There's a lot of passion here. They feel safe with you. They feel a connection to you that they haven't felt with anybody else. They do want to have this new beginning in love with you, or a restart. You know, take whatever resonates there. It's just, there's, you know, this anxiety here and this stress and not really knowing, is this something I can do? Can I live up to the expectations? Because I'm sure, you know, they have the Ace of Cups over here. So they do have feelings for you, pile 3. They do have you on the pedestal. They do think highly of you. It's just, again, it's very overwhelming. But overall, they want to work on this connection. And if this is someone new for others of you, then they really do feel like, you know, there's potential here with you to make this something, to build this into something very beautiful. So that is where I'm going to leave it, pile 3. Thank you guys so much. Comment, like, share, subscribe if, you know, if you want. Hopefully you do. It helps my channel. I really appreciate those of you that do. And comment. Thank you guys. And that is where I'm going to leave it. So thank you again, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you on the next pick a card. Bye.